Question 22 is saying refer to example 13, which is why I have put example 13 here. Complete the following table. Example 13 tells us two dice, one blue and one grey, are thrown at the same time. Write down all the possible outcomes. We already wrote 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? What is the probability that the sum of the two numbers appearing on the top of the dice is? So first we have to write the sample space of all the cases. You all know how to do it. Write down quickly. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6. 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. What is the probability that the sum on the two dice is 2? They have already filled it up. It is 3. So if it has to be 3, 1 plus 2 will give 3. 2 plus what is 3? 2 plus 1. 3 plus what is 3? Nothing. It's more than 3. 4 plus nothing, 5 plus nothing, 6 plus nothing. Next one is 2 by 36. So that is nothing but 1 by 18. We'll simplify it later. There's no space. Okay. 2 by 36. Next. Sum is 4. Sum is 4 means 1 plus what will give us 4? 1 plus 3. 2 plus what will give 4? 2 plus 2. 3 plus what will give 4? 3 plus 1. 4 plus anything is more. So we stop there. So there are 3 possible cases. 3 by 36. Fill it up in the table. 5. 1 plus what will give 5? 1 plus 4. 2 plus what will give 5? 2 plus 3. 3 plus what will give 5? 3 plus 2. 4 plus what will give 5? 4 plus 1. 5 plus anything is more, so stop. So there are 4 possible cases, 4 by 36. Next, 6. 1 plus what will give 6? 1 plus 5 is 6. 2 plus what is 6? 2 plus 4 is 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. 4 plus 2 is 6. 5 plus 1 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 possible cases. 7. 1 plus 6 is 7. 2 plus 5 is 7. 3 plus what is 7? 4. 4 plus 3. 5 plus 2. 6 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 36. Add it up such that you get 8. 1 plus what will give 8? 1 plus nothing will give 8. Go to the next number. 2 plus what will give 8? 2 plus 6 will give 8. 3 plus what will give 8? 3 plus 5. 4 plus 4. 5 plus 3. 6 plus 2. There are 5 possible cases. They have only written the answer. 9. 1 plus nothing will give 9. 2 plus nothing will give 9. 3 plus what will give 9? 3 plus 6 will give 9. 4 plus 5 will give 9. 5 plus 4 will give 9. 6 plus 3 will give 9. So there are 4 possible cases, 4 by 36. 10. What plus what will give 10? 4 plus 6 will give 10. 5 plus 5 will give 10. 6 plus 4 will give 10. So then the answer is 3 by 36. Now 11. 1 plus anything will give 11? No. 2 plus what will give 11? 2 plus what will give 11? 9. There is no 9. 3 plus what will give 11? 8. There is no 8. 4 plus what will give 11? 7. Not there. 5 plus what will give 11? 5 plus 6. So 5 plus 6 will give 11. 6 plus what will give 11? 5. So 2 by 36. This is your table. Simplify the fractions and leave the answer there. 1 by 18, 1 by 12, 1 by 9, 5 by 36 cannot be simplified, 1 by 6, 5 by 36 leave it, 1 by 9, 1 by 12, 1 by 18. Fill these answers in the boxes. The second part of this question, a student argues that there are 11 possible outcomes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Count it, it's 11 possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. Therefore, each of them should have a probability of 1 by 11. Do you agree with this argument? See, each one doesn't have a probability of 1 by 11. Look, this is 1 by 36. This is 5 by 36. This is 1 by 36. Are all of them equal 1 by 11? No. So, how will you justify your answer? You should say, this is not possible, this is wrong because each of the event is not equally likely. If it was equally likely, then yes, each one would be 1 by 11. This is not an equally likely event, so each of their probabilities are not 1 by 11. A game consists of tossing a 1 rupee coin 3 times and noting its outcome each time. So there are 1 rupee coin tossed 3 times. So you can say the sample space. See, tossing 3 times simultaneously together or taking 1 coin and tossing it 3 times, same. I already explained that. So, what are the possible outcomes? Head, 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 start with one tail, put the T there, then shift the T. Next line, start with T, 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 H, T, H, T, H, T, T. Hanif wins if all the tosses give the same result, that is 3 heads or 3 tails, and loses otherwise. Calculate the probability that Hanif loses the game. She will win if all are head or all are tail, otherwise she loses. So, probability of losing the game. See, if she gets H, 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 it's win. You want to see loss, loss, loss. Again win, loss, loss, loss. So, 6 losses, favorable losses, and then 8. 3 by 4. A die is thrown twice. What is the probability that 5 will not come up either time? 5 will come up at least once. See, a die is thrown twice or 2 dice thrown simultaneously. Both are same. So, what will be your sample space? You already know the sample space. Please write down SS is equal to 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3 and so on. Write it. So, you get this is your sample space. Probability that 5 will not come up either time. So, probability that 5 will not come up either time. There is no 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 over. Everyone has 5 here, leave it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possible cases 25. Total number of outcomes 36. 25 by 36. Second one. 5 will come up at least once. Minimum once, both can also be 5. At least means minimum and more. So 1 5 should be there. And 2 5s are also allowed. So, probability of 5 coming up at least once. One, 2, 3, 4, all this. That's how many? 6 cases. 4 plus 6, 10 plus 1. 11 by 36. Question 25. Which of the following arguments are correct and which are not correct? Give reason for your answer. If two coins are tossed simultaneously, there are three possible outcomes. Two heads, two tails and one of each. Therefore, for each of these outcomes, the probability is 1 by 3. If two coins are tossed simultaneously, the sample space is head head, head tail, tail head, tail tail, which means there are four possible outcomes. They have given three possible outcomes. Argument is incorrect. The probability for each outcome, that means probability for HH or HT or TH. So probability for each outcome, one outcome by all possible, 1 by 4. Therefore, argument is not correct. If a die is thrown, there are two possible outcomes, an odd number or an even number. Therefore, the probability of getting an odd number is 1 by 2. Let's see. Sample space of when a die is thrown is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's either going to be odd number or even number. Agreed? So, the first statement definitely correct. Next, probability. So, now how many odd numbers are there? 1, 3, 5. So, what's the probability of getting odd number? There are three possible cases. Total number of cases 6. 1 by 2. Yes, argument is correct. This brings us to the end of the chapter. To get a better grip on the chapter, please take up the practice test. Also, to understand in detail stepwise how to write the statements, go through the NCERT solution section. It's important. Also, to get tips and formulas all under one sheet, like how I had done it at the introduction section, the first session, go through the revision notes section. All the very best. Thank you.